In the early 1990s, a small French automotive manufacturer took a risk that would defy expectations. At a time when most were known for tiny commuter vehicles that did not require a driver's license, a bold new idea took shape in the heart of Aix-les-Bains, France. The story of the Aixam Megatrack is a narrative of ambition and innovation. Spearheaded by Georges Blain with guidance from engineer Philippe Colançon and rally driver Bernard Darniche, this unique supercar would blend high-performance engineering with off-road capabilities. Its powerful Mercedes-Benz V12 engine and adjustable suspension promised a driving experience that was both unusual and thrilling. Although only a handful were built, the Megatrack stands as a symbol of a daring moment in automotive history that still intrigues enthusiasts around the world. It invites us to explore a tale of creative design, technical challenges, and fleeting glory, a journey worth discovering now. The origins of Aixam trace back to the mid-1970s with the introduction of the Arolla, a modest three-wheeled vehicle designed for urban travel. In 1975, the Arolla first appeared, offering a simple solution for mobility at a time when resources were scarce. By 1977, the design had evolved into a four-wheeled quadricycle, and soon after, Aixam acquired Arolla in 1983. This acquisition paved the way for a new era as the company began to focus on vehicles that did not require traditional driving licenses. Over the next few years, Aixam steadily refined its craft with improvements in bodywork, safety features, and overall performance. These early projects emphasized practicality and affordability for a broad audience in France, particularly younger drivers. Despite this success with license-free, lightweight cars, a spark of innovation began to grow within the company. Georges Blain, the man at the helm of Aixam, was not satisfied with merely producing small commuter vehicles. Alongside his colleague Philippe Colançon and seasoned rally driver Bernard Darniche, Blain envisioned something radically different, a supercar that would defy the expectations set by the manufacturer's humble beginnings. In 1992, a new brand named Mega was born. The goal was to demonstrate the technical skill of the Aixam team and to create a vehicle that combined the power of high-performance motors with features that allowed it to tackle rough terrain. The Megatrack was conceived in a time when the automotive industry was defined by established giants producing sleek sports cars. Instead of following the conventional path, the team decided to craft a car that broke away from tradition. The concept was to design a two-door coupe with a rear mid-engine layout and rear-wheel drive, a configuration rarely associated with vehicles known for their urban practicality. Central to the car's identity was the use of a 6.0-liter Mercedes-Benz M120 V12 engine. This engine, which had its origins in the Mercedes-Benz S600, provided the track with approximately 395 horsepower and produced a robust 420 pound-feet of torque. The engine's raw power allowed the car to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.4 seconds and to reach an electronically limited top speed of around 155 miles per hour. Engineering the Megatrack required addressing challenges that went beyond mere speed. The designers sought to create a car that could perform well on a variety of surfaces. To this end, the track was equipped with an adjustable suspension system. This innovative setup allowed the driver to modify the vehicle's ground clearance depending on the terrain. At its lowest setting, the suspension provided a clearance of roughly 8 inches, ensuring stability and a low center of gravity on smooth roads. When the situation called for off-road capabilities, the suspension could be raised to approximately 13 inches, granting the car the ability to navigate uneven surfaces with greater ease. Such flexibility in ride height was highly unusual for a vehicle powered by a large V12 engine. A striking feature of the Megatrack was its set of oversized Michelin tires. The front tires measured 285/55 ZR20, and the rear tires were 325/50 ZR20. These 20-inch wheels not only gave the car a commanding presence, but also contributed to its ability to handle both high speeds and challenging off-road conditions. In addition, the car's fuel tank was a generous 110 liters, ensuring that long journeys, whether on smooth highways or rugged backroads, could be undertaken without frequent stops for refueling. Each component of the car was carefully selected and engineered to reflect a blend of performance and practicality that was rare in supercars of the era. Production of the Megatrack was never intended to be a high-volume operation. The project was a passion venture, meant to serve as a demonstration of Aixam's technical expertise rather than a mass-market product. Handcrafted in a factory located in Aixam, each unit required meticulous attention to detail. The price of one Megatrack in 1992 was approximately 1.7 million French francs, a figure that placed it well above the typical cost of Aixam's microcars. This high price, coupled with the lengthy production process, meant that only 5 or 6 units were ever completed. In fact, production delays meant that even though there was significant initial interest, customers lined up after the car was shown at the Paris Motor Show, the gap between orders and the final delivery of the finished vehicles led to a decline in public enthusiasm. Ultimately, the project did not achieve commercial success, and the Megatrack quickly became a rare collector's item. Despite its limited production run, the Megatrack left an indelible mark on automotive enthusiasts. The car was not merely a powerful machine, it was a symbol of a moment when a company known for modest vehicles dared to stretch its capabilities. The involvement of renowned individuals such as Georges Blain, Philippe Colançon, and Bernard Darniche lent the project an air of authenticity and technical prowess. Their combined expertise was evident in every aspect of the car, from the precision of the chassis and suspension system to the thoughtful selection of components that could withstand both high speeds and the rigors of off-road driving. The design of the Megatrack was characterized by clean, purposeful lines that balanced aggression with functionality. Its overall dimensions were impressive. The car measured 200 inches in length, about 87 inches in width, and stood approximately 55 inches tall. With a wheelbase of roughly 123 inches, the car had proportions that were both commanding and aerodynamic. The chassis itself was constructed from folded galvanized sheet steel, which provided a rigid platform capable of absorbing the stresses of high-performance driving. Integrated into this structure was a roll cage designed to enhance passenger safety, a feature that underscored the emphasis on practicality even in a high-performance vehicle. Inside the Megatrack, the seating arrangement was designed to accommodate 4 occupants without sacrificing the comfort typically associated with luxury sports cars. The interior was finished with full leather upholstery, and each seat was electrically adjustable, ensuring that drivers and passengers could find an optimal driving position. The dashboard featured a range of modern amenities, including a high-end sound system with a compact disc recorder and a digital display for rear-view monitoring. Although these features were not the primary focus of the car's design, they contributed to a well-rounded driving experience that blended performance with everyday usability. The technical challenges involved in creating the Megatrack were significant. The project required innovative solutions in areas such as chassis design, suspension engineering, and drivetrain integration. One of the more complex issues was the design of the four-wheel drive system that was initially considered. Although the final production model was configured as a rear-wheel drive vehicle, early prototypes experimented with four-wheel drive to better suit the car's off-road aspirations. In one instance, engineers reversed the orientation of the engine relative to its original Mercedes-Benz installation, similar to the configuration seen in some Italian supercars. This unusual arrangement was part of a broader effort to integrate a planetary gear differential with viscous coupling that could manage torque distribution between the front and rear wheels. Even though this system was ultimately simplified, the development work on it showcased the team's willingness to tackle advanced engineering challenges. Another area of innovation was the adjustable hydraulic suspension. This system was integrated with the spring damper units to provide a variable ride height that could be controlled from within the cabin. The system allowed the driver to raise or lower the car's body quickly, which was particularly useful when transitioning from smooth pavement to rough, uneven terrain. The design of the suspension took into account critical factors such as camber, caster, and toe, ensuring that the car maintained excellent handling characteristics even when its ride height was altered. This level of engineering detail was rare in vehicles of the period and highlighted the team's commitment to developing a truly versatile machine. While the Megatrack itself did not achieve widespread commercial success, the project had a lasting influence on subsequent models developed by Aixam under the Mega brand. The ideas and technical solutions pioneered in the Track found their way into later vehicles such as the Mega Monte Carlo and the Mega Desert. The Mega Monte Carlo, developed in 1996, represented an evolution of the original concept. It retained many of the performance attributes of the Track while incorporating design improvements and refinements that made it more accessible to enthusiasts. Similarly, the Mega Desert, which was later adapted for rally and off-road competitions, took the concept of a high-performance, all-terrain vehicle to new extremes. Although each of these projects had its own set of challenges and limitations, they collectively underscored the innovative spirit that characterized Aixam's approach during this period. Motorsports also played a role in defining the legacy of the Mega brand. The Megatrack itself was not built primarily as a race car, but it drew heavily on ideas from rally and off-road racing. The participation of figures such as Bernard Darniche, who had extensive experience in rally events, provided valuable insights into the performance requirements of a car that was expected to handle a variety of driving conditions. In later years, the Mega brand would go on to compete in events like the Trophy Andros and even take part in the grueling Paris-Dakar rally. These forays into competitive racing helped to cement the reputation of the Mega vehicles as capable, if unconventional, high-performance machines. In the end, the story of the Megatrack is a narrative of innovation tempered by reality. It is a reminder that while bold ideas can push the boundaries of what is possible, they must also contend with the practical challenges of production, market demand, and timing. For those who appreciate the intricacies of automotive design, the Megatrack offers a rich tapestry of technical detail and historical context, a rare glimpse into a moment when ambition and ingenuity converged in a vehicle that, though few in number, continues to spark the imagination.